Hi everybody, today I'm going to guide you through Arch Linux installation on VirtualBox. It'll be quite easy, just follow me. Let's start with VirtualBox configuration. I'm going to click on New. It'll ask me to give it a name. You can give it whatever you want. It'll be Arch Linux for me. The type and version will be recognized automatically by VirtualBox. Click on Continue. Recommended memory size is 1 GB. Let's make it 2. Continue. Create a virtual hard disk now. Create. VirtualBox disk image. Continue. Dynamically allocated. Continue. Virtual hard disk size. I'll just keep it as default. Create. So we have our virtual machine. Now we need to make some configurations. Settings. Inside the System tab, I'm going to enable UEFI. Then to be able to boot ISO, I'm going to switch to Storage and we'll add a virtual CD-ROM device. Add again. I will choose the ISO that I downloaded. Open. Choose. OK. That's it. Now we will start the virtual machine by double-clicking on it. I'll select the ISO, Start. Enter. OK, now I'll verify that I have an internet connection. Ping example.com. OK, I see that I have it. Control-C to exit. Then we will update the system clock. Time date CTL space set-ntp space true. Enter. I will check the service status with time date CTL status. It seems fine. Clear. Next step is partitioning the disk. There are different partitioning utilities to do this. We will use gdisk. lsblk will list all block devices, and we have our STA 8 GB. To create partitions on that disk, type in gdisk space /dev/STA. We will create 3 partitions on this disk. First one will be UEFI partition to boot Arch Linux. Second one is the swap, and the third one is the main partition for the operating system. Let's start with UEFI. To add a new UEFI partition, type N and hit Enter. Partition number for first partition is 1 by default. Enter. First sector is OK as well. Enter. Last sector is the actual size of UEFI partition. It's better to give it more than 512 MB. I'll make it 600 plus 600 capital M. Enter. EF00 is the code for UEFI partition. Enter. UEFI partition table is ready. Let's create a swap partition. Type N. Enter. Partition number is 2 by default. Enter. First sector is fine. Enter. The last sector will be 2 GB for this partition. Plus 2, capital G. Enter. I will give it to 8200, which is Linux swap. Enter. Swap partition table is ready as well. Let's create the main partition. Type N. Enter. Partition number 3 by default. Enter. First sector is fine by default. Enter. The last sector will be the rest of the disk, and by default it is. Enter. 8300 is Linux file system by default. Enter. Main partition table is ready as well. Now we will write tables to disk with W, and we want to proceed. Yes. Clear. Now it's time to format the partitions. To see the overview, lsblk. Now I see all my partitions. UEFI partition should be formatted as FAT32 mkfs.fat space dash capital F 32 space /dev/STA1. Enter. For swap partition, mkswap space /dev/STA2. Enter. We will activate the swap with swap on space /dev/STA2. Enter. Okay, now for main partition, mkfs.ext for /dev/sta3, enter. Now we will mount the main partition to install the base and other packages. Mount /dev/sta3 /mnt, enter. Clear. Then we can install the base system of Arch. Packstrap /mnt base Linux Linux-firmware nano, enter. It'll take a couple of minutes. We have installed the base package, Linux kernel, firmware for hardware support, and also nano editor. Now we need to configure the system. First thing is to create fstab file, gen fstab --U /mnt /mnt /etc/fstab, enter. Then we will change the root, arch-chroot /mnt. After that, we will set the time zone, ln -sf /usr /share/zoneinfo /Europe/Amsterdam /etc/local time. You can change the Europe/Amsterdam to your current time zone. Enter. hwclock --sys tohc to set the clock. Then we need to handle localization. Nano etc locale.gen. I need to find my locale, which will be in my case ENGB UTF-8. Scrolling down. Here it is. And delete the hash to activate it. Control X, Y, enter. Clear. Next thing is network configuration. Nano /etc/hostname. To define a hostname, we can say arch, Control X, Y, enter. Clear. Then the hosts, nano /etc/hosts 127.0.0.1 localhost, enter, :1, enter, 127.0.0.1 arch, local domain, arch, Control X, Y, enter. Clear. Now we'll set the root password, passwd, enter. It'll ask me the password. I'll type in and retype it. Okay, password is set. Now we'll need to install some packages. pacman -S grub EFI boot mgr DOSFS tools OS prober mtools network manager. Enter. Yes. Clear. Now we'll create an EFI subdirectory, mkdir /boot /EFI. Enter. And mount the EFI partition, mount /dev/sta1 /boot /EFI. We will install the grub, grub install space -- target equal x86 _ 64 -EFI space -- EFI directory equal /boot /EFI space -- bootloader -ID equal grub. Enter. No error reported. Then grub -mkconfig space -o space /boot /grub /grub.cfg. Enter. Clear. I will enable Network Manager, systemctl, enable network manager. Now we can exit and unmount the partition. Exit unmount space -l space /mnt. It's time to reboot. Reboot. Enter. Okay, it asks me the username, root, and the password, and we are in. Hope this clarifies the installation of Arch Linux. I will continue with another video to install a desktop environment on top of this base installation. Please let me know in the comments below which desktop environment do you want me to install. Thank you for watching.